Early Warning Radar Network.
We've got some rain rolling in tonight, and then the cold returns.
Yeah, Rich, break down that timing for us. When can we expect that rain?
Well, the rain's actually starting to move in now in some of the western counties. Well, as we look at the story here over the next several days, this is what we'll be talking about. Yes, the rain's going to taper down after midnight tonight. Then our next chance of rain, that's going to come Tuesday night. Temperatures overall this week, sort of close to average. Yes, they will cool down. We've been slightly above average, but they will cool down a touch. All right, let's see what's going on. A quad cam here showing all different areas over to Huntsville. The clouds have settled in Decatur, still looking pretty good. In Muscle Shoals, also some clouds rolling in. Some rain showers pretty close by too. Or at Guntersville, it's clouding over. So all of northern Alabama, we now have the clouds settling in, and the rain is close by. Temperatures around the region, Decatur, you saw 52 degrees, over toward Fayetteville, 53, Guntersville, 55. We're all generally in the low to mid-50s, and temperatures will start to drop not too long from now. All right, here's our satellite imagery, and what we're watching is a storm system just off to our west, and there has been a couple of changes. Looking at some of the forecast models this afternoon, I'll explain that in just a second. All right, as we look farther to the west, here's that storm center. It's over central Louisiana. The front trails right back down toward the western Gulf. And as we look farther to the east, the warm front here. Now, that is very key, the position of the warm front, because now we think this low is going to track right over toward Birmingham, maybe just a little to the north. So all that warm air is not really going to make its way up toward Huntsville. So that will allow the heaviest of the rain to track just barely to our south. Doesn't mean we're not going to get rain. Of course we are. Maybe it's going to be just slightly lighter than we thought before. All right, as we look at the latest radar across northern Alabama, the rain's coming in back over towards some of the western counties now, up toward Lauderdale County, all the way down to Franklin County. You can see the rain making its way in from Mississippi and sliding off to the northeast. Presently, this is all light rain that's falling. All right, as we check the latest future radar, and the temperatures go along with it, as we look at a little bit later this evening, temperatures will continue to fall into the mid to upper 40s. More solid rain will be across the southern tier counties, so really back over to Franklin County and back over to around DeKalb County. The southern tier, you will be seeing the heaviest of the rain. We'll take the future radar out just a little bit longer, then around midnight, 1 o'clock, you can see some of the heaviest rain coming down at that point, but it will slowly taper down from west to east. And look at this closely, just barely missing this, some of the snow or mix into southern Tennessee. So perhaps some of the higher elevations of Lincoln County at the very tail end, there could be 1 or 2 snowflakes mixing in. No big deal, though. All right, here's our forecast. I think you can see this clearly yourself. Here we go across northern Alabama, but this stripe is just to our south, and that's a stripe of probably 2 to 3 inches of rain. Farther northwest, 3/4 to an inch. Most of us around an inch, maybe an inch and a half of rain. The forecast looking like this as we take you through the next 7 days. It should turn out okay tomorrow after the rain tapers off. Then that next chance of rain comes in Tuesday night. We'll call it a 70% chance. Overall, guys, the temperatures, okay, around 5 degrees within average.
Thank you so much. Another successful